Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here with the weather update. We're taking a look at the radar and we have moisture across our region, but because we're still dry at the surface, a lot of this moisture is not quite making it to the surface. With that being said, we have had reports this afternoon of some sleet falling across parts of our region, in particular across parts of South Arkansas. So as we look at radar, the colors that you see here, the blues, the whites, the purples, that's a sign of snow. But again, a lot of this is not quite making it to the ground, but we have had reports of sleet in El Dorado, and we are expecting more of that activity as we head throughout the next couple of hours. As we look farther south, we see now heavier pockets of rain starting to show up across parts of Richland Parish, also southern Ouachita Parish, also back toward Jackson Parish at this hour. And we are expecting the atmosphere to moisten up as we head throughout the rest of the evening, and that will lead to a lot more rain across our region than anything else. But here's a look at satellite radar showing the largest storm system impacting the south at this hour. Earlier today, Dallas picked up several inches of snow. They're dealing with heavier pockets of rain across southern and central portions of Texas, and a lot of that moisture is headed our way. So we're talking about, again, rain on the way, but still a threat for wintry weather across our region. Here's a look at temperatures now. Here at the Monroe Regional Airport, we sit at 38 degrees, so we are above freezing. So any frozen precipitation that's out there likely won't stick to the ground because we are at least several degrees above freezing, but we'll be watching as temperatures drop tonight. We'll be right around that freezing mark, if not just above that, and that can mean some of that precipitation trying to stick, although I think most of us will deal with rain versus anything else. Here's a look at temperatures across the rest of the region. We are in the low 40s along the Mississippi River at 33 degrees in El Dorado. El Dorado is one of those areas where we could see some of that wintry weather accumulate. And because of that, they're under a winter storm warning. We have several parishes and even one county or two counties at least across South Arkansas under a winter weather advisory. These alerts will be with us at least through Friday afternoon and evening, and they should expire by the time we get into the weekend. Here's a look at the futurecast showing that we have some of the peaks showing up here, a sign of freezing rain and sleet, that wintry mix moving across our region. Then as we head into the later part of the day, we can even see maybe more icing showing up across South Arkansas, whereas areas farther to the south, mainly south of the Louisiana-Arkansas border, dealing with more rain than anything else. The rain takes over as we head throughout the overnight, and that will be what we'll deal with for the early part of Friday. But on the backside of this system, as cold air is wrapping around, we could see some snow showers out there, mainly across South Arkansas, but even into North Louisiana. At this point, we're doing fairly well given the cold air that's still in place, but we will be watching for more wintry weather by the time we get to tomorrow morning. Here's a look at how much rain could accumulate between now and Friday morning. Some areas will pick up between 1 inch to 2 inches of rain, so a good amount of rain is expected. When we look at the potential for snow, at this point we're expecting less than a ½ inch of snow. The farther north you go, though, the greater the snow threat. As we look at icing, about 1/10 of an inch possible for places like El Dorado and other parts of South Arkansas, less so across northern portions of Louisiana. So as we talk about the forecast for tonight, we're going with rain showers, a wintry mix as well. Temperatures will eventually be down to about 34 degrees overnight here in Monroe, a little cooler farther to the north. And by the time we get to tomorrow, we'll be dealing with the storm system slowly exiting, but in the morning, we'll still see some wintry weather around. We'll have an update and your full 7-day forecast tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. Make sure to tune in then.